Good evening. Do you hear me? Good evening.
Hello, teacher, and everyone.
Hello, Nanda. How are you?
Hello,
Hello, Dinata.
Nanda.
Okay, so let's start. Last week we were sharing your stories, the stories that you wrote. So last week we heard Giovanni's story, Dinalda's story. So tonight we're going to listen to the other stories, the ones that you read, that you wrote for task 4. So, let's see, Clara, could you help me?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Thank you. So, Clara, your story is about
Okay.
an experience that you had some years ago. When did the story happen?
Yes, a teacher, I can hear you very well.
Okay, when did the story happen?
This happened 5 years ago, more exactly on Friday, December 5th. Um, that day was my graduation ceremony and an interview to be accepted to, by the institute.
What institute? What institute and where is it located?
Oh, oh, I'm sorry, teacher. I can hear you, and I don't know if it's my internet connection or.
Or mine? Okay. What institute and where is the institute located?
Okay. The yeah, the institute is from Mosquera to Bogota. Mm, and my school is Funza.
Okay. Who were you with the day of the interview? And what happened that day? Did you go to the interview?
Uh, yes, teacher. Due to my graduation ceremony and the interview were at the same time, so I made the decision of going first to the interview and then go to the ceremony in, excuse me, and receive my academic diploma.
What,
So
what happened in the ceremony?
yes, when I arrived, after all that had happened, because in the interview, extend more than 2 hours,
The
I don't
interview
remember.
was longer than 2 hours.
Was longer than 2 hours, yeah. The ceremony had finished. So some friends uh, had already left,
Yes,
and I felt disappointed.
right.
and frustrated a little bit because there weren't anyone, and yeah, the ceremony had finished.
Okay. And what did you do after that? How did you celebrate your graduation?
Well, in the evening, my parents and some friends did a, um, a big meeting, a little meeting, and the following day, my parents, I went with my parents and my siblings to Cartagena as a graduation gift.
Okay, great. Did you get the job?
Yeah, teacher.
Is your present job?
No, it wasn't to job, to work. It was to make the technology in accounting and finance.
Okay.
Study there.
How many semesters did you study there?
And yeah, yeah, I was accepted.
And how many semesters did you study accounting? How many semesters?
I'm sorry,
did you
teacher,
study?
could you repeat that?
Yes.
I couldn't hear you very well.
How many semesters did you study?
Where were 4? Yeah, 2 years.
You studied for 2 years. Okay.
One.
Okay, very good, Clara. Does anybody want to ask questions to Clara about her experience? Anybody? Okay, good. So let's move. Magda, could you please tell us about your experience? Let me show the pictures. Okay, Magda. All right. What happened in Alta Guajira, Magda? Magda?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Okay, Magda, what happened in your story and what happened in Alta Guajira?
Yes, teacher. I was an accident in the sea. That accident in the sea was with an animal.
What animal?
In the animal, yes, teacher.
What animal?
Larva.
A jellyfish.
Or in Guayú. Okay. Yes.
Okay. When that accident happened? When?
That accident was in the vacations in the month December of the 20 in the vacations period.
How many years ago did that happen?
3 dates.
3 years ago. 3 years ago, was that in?
3 dates. 3 days. It was in the Guajira.
Yes, but when did the accident happen?
In the sea,
2015?
was 1 hour. 1 hour in the sea.
Did it happen in 2015, in
When-
2016? When?
in the vacations, in the period of the
2 years ago?
okay
3 years ago?
no to 2000 in the 2016 year.
So 3 years ago, Magda? Did it happen 3 years ago? Magda? Okay, I'm sorry. I changed the place where I was, and hopefully here the connection is better. Do you hear me?
I don't listen.
Okay. Do you hear me now? Clara, Ditnalda, do you hear me? Can you hear me? Ditnalda, do you hear me? Do you hear me now? Magda, Ditnalda, Clara, do you hear me? Okay, let me check again. Do you hear me?
I keep my
Gerson, do you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, thank you, Clara. Okay, Magda, do you hear me now?
I don't listen, teacher. I don't listen.
Okay, but Clara, you hear me, right?
Yes, teacher. A little bit slow or slow, no.
It's not clear.
Yeah, yeah, teacher.
Okay. Gerson, do you hear me?
sorry, teacher.
Can you hear me?
More or less, teacher.
More or less?
Yes, a little bit. You sound like you are far away.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, don't worry.
Uh, well, let's see. Magda, I'm going to write the questions for you. Who were you with when the accident happened?
No, I don't listen.
Please read, Magda.
Okay.
Magda, who were you with when the accident happened?
Okay.
Magda, were you with your friends? Were you with your colleagues? Who were you with? No, Magda, please answer orally.
Okay, teacher. I was in the sea with my family swimming. When I feel, I feel a red color in the leg, and poke the impact to the animal in the leg. In that moment, I I I was uh, I was terrible sensation and and um, and the help and the situation of the health in that place. When the Wayu when the Wayu present the situation, they said clean the leg and clean the leg and the orinar in the
And
the leg.
after you did that, the pain was diminished, decreased. How long did you feel the pain?
2 hours.
For 2 hours. Okay. And how many days did you stay at Guajira?
Repeat, please, teacher.
How many days did you stay at Guajira?
I was in the Guajira 4 days. 4 days.
And when that it happened? During the first, the second, the third day? When did the accident happen? The first day,
Okay.
the first day you arrived?
The second date.
The
The second date of the drive.
So you went into the sea the third and the fourth day after the accident? After the accident, did you try to swim again in the ocean, in the sea?
Okay. Yes. I after the accident. No, not. After the accident, I I'm not swimming. No. I was at the hotel. Go to the hotel and relaxing.
And the next day, did you go to the sea?
No, no. I prefer it with the walking for the city visit the monuments. I was talking with the Wayuu, no swimming in the sea.
Okay, and how many days did you get your leg red? Or did it appear
20 days.
20 days?
20 days. 20 days for cleaning the red leg. 20 days.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that it was that long to recover from that. Okay, maybe your
Yes.
classmates have questions for you. Did you guys want to ask anything to Magda?
Yes, Magda, I would like to know what did you do exactly as soon as you got that allergy, or I don't know how to call it because it is quite dangerous, right? And
Yes.
what did you do? Did you got any medicine or any vaccine, or what kind of treatment?
No. The Wayuu have the medicine. They say no doctor medicine, no. They have a natural medicine. The solution is clean the leg and
Urinate.
orinar
Okay.
es sobre la under the leg. This is the natural medicine. is the only medicine for the accident. It's only.
Magda, this medicine is or was effective?
Yes, it's very effective for the ardor.
For the pain.
Is the best effective. And for other days, red color is terrible, but not dolor, no. Only red color in the leg.
So you don't feel pain, but you get the leg red for 20 days.
Magda, what places?
Nalda, could you repeat, please?
Hospital, La Guajira Hospital, and Healthy Wayuu Hospital. There are two hospitals in La Guajira.
But what places are beautiful?
Okay. The Cabo de la Vela is a fantastic place. Cabo de la Vela and Malecón and the Guajira Height. Guajira Height, it's very beautiful for the beach, Taroa. Taroa is a red beach. It's fascinating, especially
to La Guajira.
To right?
What hours? No. How many hours can have this trip?
Okay. Street for 28 hours from Bogotá. From Bogotá, 28 hours.
Okay,
the person to from Valledupar to Guajira, 28 hours in for the street.
Thanks, Matt.
Okay, thank you. Patricia, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Patricia, your story happened in Havana, Cuba, right? Patricia, are you there? Patricia? Okay, probably she's having problems with her connection. Let's change. Maybe Karen Lisette, would you please tell us about your story?
Hello, teacher. Yes.
Hello, Karen. So, Karen, when that the story happened?
This story was when I was 10 years old. And I was going to start studying at another school with my sister, and I was coming to my aunt's house. This story is very scary. Very scary. This happened a weekend while doing homework with my sister when this day occurred in the weekend. The following day is the Monday, and I need to the homework. I was in my own house, and I was with my sister and 3 cousins. And the nanny, when the one cousin is a baby, was a baby. My aunts, the fathers of my cousin, they were left the house, out the house, and this story occurred in the night, and when I was my sister and my cousin Patricia and I was in the terrace in the house, and my other cousin and the nanny go out the house when I was dando una vuelta, because they were in the street near the house. But suddenly, when I was homework, we heard inside the house in the living room, we heard a strong voice and great voice. The voice said, call to my cousin Patricia, Padre. And suddenly we have very nervous, and my, we the reaction so the reaction was the reaction were is through the notebooks and everything in the living room and close me olvidó la puerta. They close
The door.
the door and go out the house. We say to other person when the story, the other person of the family about the story, but nothing believe about the story. But for three, for Patricia, Paola, and I, is the experience very scary. It's clear.
Yes, it
Was
was.
clear. Okay.
Well, did you guys have questions for, do you guys have questions for Karen? Karen, did it happen again to Patricia? Do you know if she heard the voice again later in a different day?
No, but she was ella era muy grosera. She
Rude.
was very rude. And this day, for this experience, she changed.
Her attitude?
What teacher?
She changed her attitude after that experience.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, Karen.
Thank
Questions?
you.
Jersey, you want to ask something?
Not teacher. It's okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Patricia, are you ready?
Ready, teacher.
Okay,
Sorry.
good. Patricia, this story happened in Havana, Cuba. When did you go there?
Excuse me, teacher.
When did you go to Cuba? When did the story happen? When?
This happened 6 years ago.
And who were you with?
And my four friends.
You with 4 friends. And how long did you stay there? How many days did you stay in Cuba?
We were in Havana for 9 days.
For 9 days. And
Yeah.
What exactly happened? What is the story about?
Okay. We had been on vacation at Havana, Cuba. With my 4 friends. We rent a bungalow near Havana. So we were in Havana in the night when we saw how the ocean waves
Waves.
were growing. Mm. So, my friends and I feel very afraid. Mm. We were a few kilometers
Yes.
from the sea. It was nine. It was 9 o'clock at night. That and this event lasted about 2 hours. After a few hours, the waves decrease, and we feel calm.
Yes.
How do you say calma?
And you calm down. You and your
Okay.
friends calm down.
Okay.
Did it happen several times? While you were there? During the
Repeat, please, teacher.
During the 9 days that you were in Havana, during the 9 days that you were in Havana, did the same situation in the ocean, in the sea, happened more than once? How many times did you experience the same situation in the sea?
Okay. One only one only one time happened this event.
Okay. And what else did you do while you were on vacations in Havana?
Repeat, please, teacher.
What activities did you do in Havana during the 9 days that you stayed there?
We were in the sea, in the beach. We were visit monuments and museums, and visit old Havana, and also other place with now remember names the place this moment.
Okay. Guys, do you have questions for Patricia?
It was expensive? Was it expensive?
No expenses. It's very how do you say barato? Cheap?
Cheap. Yes.
Cheap. We were SAP, ahorramos for all year.
You save money for 1 year to go there, yes?
Okay.
Okay. Any other question for Patricia?
Yes. What are the people like? I don't know if
Yes.
the correct answer.
Yes.
Yes, the people is very funny, very nice, but very poverty for situation. For government.
Okay.
Have you tried any typical dishes? Or what kind of food?
Typical dishes is very regular. The typical fruit, for example, the typical fruit is guava.
What is like? What was like?
Yeah. They are few dish typicals.
Is guagua like a guanábana, like a
Guayaba. Guayaba.
Like a, guava.
Wow.
Yeah, guagua.
Okay. Any other question for Patricia?
How was the weather like? It was really a part of that event that occurred, of course.
Yeah.
How was the weather after it?
Repeat me, please.
How was the weather after it? I mean, it was hot or after that or just
Sunny or rainy?
windy and rainy and I don't know. Did you enjoy your trip after that event or everything was done?
We were enjoying.
Any other question for her?
Patricia, is difficult to stay in this place. I don't know. Go enter. Maybe it's difficult to enter in this place.
It's not hard. The people are friendly. You show you should you should carry euros. In Cuba, you can business with dollars.
Patricia, and how are the police? No, excuse me. What is I don't know what is the word, trato, teacher or Gerson. Tratar,
Treat.
treat. What is the treat the police with the foreigner, especially Colombian foreigner?
The police the in airport the people in migration is very nice, friendly, in is good. The people in general.
Thanks, Patricia.
Any other question for Patricia?
No, it's okay.
Okay, good. So thank you, Patricia.
Okay, teacher.
Good. Natalia, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so this story happened when you were a child, right?
Yes, that was 12 years ago.
Okay, and where were you and who were you with?
Well, I was with my grandmother and my sisters. And well, she had a naturist shop, and every Saturday we used to go to the downtown to stock the shop. So on a Saturday of August, that was like 12, exactly 12 years ago. And so we were there, and well, we bought the things, and then we took a bus, and well, there was a lot of traffic, and we were waiting there for like 10 or maybe 15 minutes in a place. And then we realized that two cars were crashed. So well, that was the problem. But then um, two guys starting um, to shoot to shot, and well, everybody was screaming, and well, very afraid of well, for their lives. And then my grandmother told me, Natalia, hang your head. And I was like, no, I couldn't. And well, everything happened, and then the police arrived and arrested the two guys. And it was a problem between two gangs. And well, everything was okay, but it was very, very hard.
And you were a child. I guess you were very scared.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Questions for Natalia?
Natalia, I had a similar situation in La Sierra, Medellin, and was horrible. And what do you do after the situation? What happened after?
Well, we took another bus to get home, and we couldn't say a word. We were shocked. We were astonished, so we couldn't say a word. But then my grandmother asked me why I didn't hang my head, but well, I was like shocked. I don't know. I didn't cry, but I was shocked. I was shocked in that moment.
Thanks, Natalia.
Any other question?
Are there anybody hurt?
No, thank God, no. Nothing special happened, but it was very
Okay.
yes.
Good. Thank you, Natalia.
Thank you, teacher.
Let's see, Leonardo. Please tell us about your story.
Yeah.
When did you go on vacation?
Evening, teacher.
Hello, Leonardo. When did you go on vacations? Because this story happened on vacations, right?
Yes, teacher. My history happened in the last weekend. My family and me, my wife, my two children, went to the Tatacoa Desert.
How many days did you stay there?
Only 3 days. The whole weekend.
The whole weekend. Was it expensive?
No more, because we get the camping that they can see in the picture.
Okay. And how much is it to camp in that place?
The other activities? Or
no, to camp in that place, how much is it?
Okay,
how much does it cost to camp in that place?
Yes. 100 esos colombianos. 100 2,000 per night. for 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 4 people.
Okay. So it's like 25,000 pesos per person.
Yes, teacher.
Is well, I think is not cheap because you don't get a bedroom that you have your tent. I guess you have that like the option to use the bathrooms and to take a shower. But anyway, I think it's a little bit expensive.
Yes. Is more for hobby, maybe.
Uh-huh.
The tent, the ensemble with my children, play guitar, and the silent of place.
And can you cook next to the tent? Is it
And
possible?
yeah, yes, teacher. We cook our food,
Yeah.
um, and the near the tent, um, with the kitchen. What do you say, casera? O,
You could
o
say
como,
a homemade
como
a
artesanal, algo
homemade
así.
stove or a handmade stove.
Stove. Yes, we cook our food in 3 days.
And what exactly happened that day when you camped there?
When we ensembled the tent with my children, um, my my little child go into the tent, and he can't see in the floor thorns of cactus, and my child talk with your food, with his food, excuse me, with his food, uh, cooked with the thorn of cactus. Fortunately, my child was very brave, and the trip continues very good.
Okay. What else can you do there in that place? Besides camping, what other activities can you do?
We go to swimming in a pool, and uh, play soccer, um, uh, mountain bike, um, walk for the desert. Is any activities that can you made in this place?
Okay. Questions for Leonardo? Okay, no questions, Leonardo. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, finally we have Karen. Karen's story. Okay, Karen, when did it happen? How many years ago?
Almost 1 year ago.
And what happened at Movistar Arena?
Well, it was transformed and was the first performance before the improvements made in the Coliseo Cubierto del Campín, that now is Movistar Arena.
And what happened that day?
Well, the artist that was performing by first time was Fonseca, but it wasn't possible to buy tickets. There were only tickets for Movistar workers.
And so what was special about that? What was the relationship with you?
Well, I've always liked his music, and about 4 years ago, I wanted to go to one of his concerts, but it wasn't possible for me to go. And in this occasion, I was very, very excited, but it will be also impossible for me to go because there weren't any tickets on sale, and also I had to work this day. So he made concurso. How do you say? I'm sorry, teacher.
A contest?
A contest to participate for some tickets. So I participated and a friend too. And I didn't won the tickets, but my friend, yes. So he had to work and me too. And we both couldn't go to the concert. So I asked him if he could ask in his job to can go to the concert because he had won the tickets. But he asked me that, answered me that he had participated to win the tickets to give the tickets to me can go to the concert. So as I had to work, I thought that I couldn't go, but I spoke with my direct boss, and she told me that she was going to talk with my boss, the mayor, and she interceded for me and said that I was a good worker and that I deserved it to go. Yes, they gave me the free day.
Okay.
And I just go.
Okay. Questions for Karen?
How long did the event or the concert music or the music concert last?
Was about the concert during about 2 hours, 3 hours with any telonero. Only Fonseca singing, anybody else, and nobody else, just him.
Okay. Other question for Karen?
Me, teacher. I did not know this place, but this theater on this place is fine, but fine to the concert, to the music live.
Karen, is that a good place for a live concert?
Yes, in fact, the improvements that were made there were to make were to reform the structure to there weren't any echolocation, echoes. So it's a very good place to go to a concert because the acoustic is very good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Other question for Karen? No, okay. So in general, guys, I would like you to think about, regarding grammar, regarding your performance when you speak about situations that happened in the past. It is important that you remember to use the verbs. Well, it is important that you remember to use the verbs in past. Yes, you are using sometimes verbs in present. I'm going to write here some sentences that you need to correct. Hold on.